Hey fragrance family, welcome back to my channel. It's Patricia. So today, as you can see by the title of this video, we are doing the infamous fragrance tag video that's kind of hopping around all over the place. So I was not nominated by anybody. I just decided to do it for myself. I thought it was a really cute idea and just decided, you know what, I'm just going to do it and I'm going to nominate 3 people at the end of the video. So let's just jump in and get started. So the first question is, what is your boss babe scent? And for me, it is Kayali's Vanilla Royale. I love this scent. It is vanilla, but it's woody. Some people think it's leans slightly masculine. I love a masculine leaning fragrance, but I love this. You've got notes of vanilla, rum, creme brulee, brown sugar, royal oud, and sugared patchouli. It gives me everything I want in life. Love this fragrance. I've worn it by itself. I've mixed it with other fragrances. It is absolutely phenomenal. So, Kayali for the win. Next question is, what is my go-to bedtime scent? Now, I admit I don't wear fragrances to bed like I used to. I'm one of those people, as soon as my head hits the pillow, I'm gone. So to me, it's like a waste of fragrance. But when I do decide to be cute, wear something to bed, it is Coco Mademoiselle, and this is the Chanel L'Eau Privé. This is the one that they came out with recently. It was supposed to be the bedtime scent, the scent of the evening, all of that. It's really soft. It still has that Mademoiselle DNA, but it's very light. I have worn this during the day. I've worn it just around the house. I just feel like for me, it's too much of a waste to just wear this to bed and like in 5 minutes, I don't even know it's there. Next question is, what is my hug in a bottle? You guys might be surprised by this one. It's not a niche fragrance. It's not even a designer fragrance, but it's a dupe. But it's a darn good dupe, guys. It is Cafe, and this is by Alt. This is one of the best dupes I have seen of Maison Margiela's, I was getting ready to say by the fireplace, coffee break. Love this so much. You get the vanilla, you get that creaminess from the milk, you get that coffee note. It gives you everything that you wished. What's the other coffee fragrance, you guys? Black Opium. This gives you everything that Black Opium should have gave you. I said what I said. Next up is, what is the secret weapon of mass seduction? So for me, we can't get more seductive than Passion de l'Amour. And this is the green cupcake from the House of Sillage. This fragrance right here, oh my goodness, it has so much going on. I will see if I can put the notes above below somewhere for you guys, but it's sexy, it's powerful, it's loud, it's just this beautiful sultry fragrance. This is unisex. My husband has been wearing it even more than I have, but it is stunning. It took me a while to get this one because it used to never go on sale, and when it did, you just had to literally stop what you were doing and just pick it up. Now it does go on sale a little bit often than what it used to, but this is just a beautiful fragrance. I want to say this has like an oud-like note in it too. There's raspberry in here. Beautiful, beautiful, sexy, bold fragrance. Passion de l'Amour will let you get your whole entire life together. Next up is the fragrance that you never wear, but you can't seem to part with it. For me, it was so strange because I looked at this the other day and literally thought the same thing before I saw the video. It is Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf. You can see there is a good dent in this. It's halfway gone. This is a sentimental fragrance. My husband bought this for me. I've had it so long, I don't even remember what he bought it for me for. I don't remember if it was my birthday or our anniversary. That is so sad, but that is how long I have had it. Look at the beautiful color of this vanillic juice. It is everything. It's just, this used to be that hot girl fragrance. If you didn't have Flower Bomb, you just ain't. And it's still a tried and true fragrance. People love this fragrance. I mean, it's come in so many different variations over time, but the classic is still that girl. Next up, one of the favorite fragrances that I don't wear enough. This is so embarrassing, and this dent is just sad. Y'all know what it is. Oud Bouquet by Lancome. Look at that sad little dent. And I've had this probably at least a couple of years. Just sad. I have to force myself to wear this one because I always think of it as a winter scent because it is very heavy. It's dense. It is a gourmand lover's gourmand. It is heavy. But I love the scent so much, and it costs a pretty penny. Y'all know how much this costs. I am not getting the full range of usage that I should out of the scent, my full range of enjoyment. So I gotta just start putting this on whenever. Winter, spring, summer, fall. I need to get Oud Bouquet out and start wearing it because it is stunning. Next up is a unique fragrance for a beginner. So when I think of unique fragrances, I'm thinking of things that really aren't like out there like that. Not the Tom Fords and the Victor and Rolf, stuff like that, but kind of newer perfume brands. So I think a very safe blind buy is by Harmony Perfumes. This is a minority owned brand, and he came out with this luxury vanilla collection last year. It was a huge success because who doesn't like vanilla? So this one, even though it says vanilla X tobacco, this has 5 different vanillas mixed into it, and the tobacco note is a smoked vanilla. This is so pretty, but not pretty like a man can't wear it. Like anybody can wear this. Totally unisex scent. It is just giving you all these vanillas. Like you don't even know where it's coming from. Just all these different vanillas just coming out at you. Absolutely stunning fragrance. I think this would be great for somebody that wants to not smell like everybody else coming around the corner. But if you're a vanilla lover, this is totally safe blind buy. And like I said, you're not going to smell like everybody else. Once again, this is Harmony's Vanilla X Tobacco. This one pains me to say it, but I'm going to say it because I like what I like. This next one is the fragrance that I love that everyone hates, and I truly believe this. It is Chanel No. 5, the original Chanel No. 5, the OG Chanel No. 5. Give me all the powder Chanel No. 5. This is it's kind of like a powder bomb to me. If you don't like powdery scents, this is not going to be on your radar right here because this is giving you all the powder. Is punching you in the face with the powder. Is like, yes, powder is knocking at the door, open up, here I am. I have always loved this fragrance. This will always be in the library of my fragrances. Once this is gone, you best believe I will be getting another one. I've had this for quite a while. It's just a beautiful aldehydic, powdery fragrance. It's all that for me. It's just a staple. It's a classic. It's legendary. It is what it is. Chanel No. 5, the OG. Next up, we have the overhyped fragrance. Y'all already know what it is, don't you? Yep, you're right. It is Baccarat 540. This is hyped to the moon and back back to Earth, back to the moon, back to Earth, back to the moon, went around Saturn, went back to the moon again, then came back. I have to admit, though, it is worth the hype. This is such a beautiful fragrance. I know people are sick of smelling it. They're sick of talking about it. They're sick of looking at it. But, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'm stumbling over my words. It's that good. You put this on, if you wear it, people automatically know what it is. Scent trail is ridiculous. Now, for yourself, I get nose blind to this, but everybody else around you can still smell it. So if you want people to know exactly what you are wearing, BR 540 for the win. Yes, eventually I'm gonna get the extrait. Might not be the big bottle like this. I've had samples of it, still got a couple samples, but eventually it's coming. The fragrance on the chopping block, I hate to say this, but now, okay, let's just say what it is. This is a dupe. It is by Sassy Girl Aroma. This is a wax house that also makes perfume. She does have some bangers in her library, and she has a lot. I decided to try this one. Now, this is the 540 Extrait. Like I said, I've had samples of the actual fragrance, so I know what it smells like. I have not sprayed this in a while, probably a good couple of months. We're going to give it a shot, and we're going to see how this does, because the last time I sprayed this, it just didn't do it for me. So let's see what we got, y'all. Let's see. Did it macerate? Did it get any better? Nah, it still pretty much smells the same. I see what they were trying to do, but yeah, it's still a no for me, dog. If you just kind of wanted to get a clue of what the Extrait version of 540 smelled like, this will give you a clue, but after knowing what the fragrance really smells like, this just isn't it, and it's also a lot lighter than the original, so this one's on the chopping block. Sorry. Okay, last fragrance that I purchased. I was supposed to be on a no-buy, y'all. This is so sad. I ended up buying 3 fragrances in one day. Now, before y'all jump all over me, the one I'm going to show you is like never available. It's like always gone. So I had signed up for the email notification to know when it came back. The same day I got the email, probably within 2 or 3 hours, I was on the site getting it. But I also bought on the same day a Bond number 9, and God, I can't remember which one it is now. I'll put it above, below somewhere. So I bought that. I thought I was going to have it in time for this video, but I have it this week. And I also went ahead, got on the hype train with y'all because it was so hyped. Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana. It is coming. I think I'll have that tomorrow. So I'm a Lyra fan. I've heard so many people say it smells like Lyra. So yeah, so those are coming. But the one that I got, Nebras by Lattafa. I have waited and waited and waited for this fragrance to come back. Either it was way more money than I was willing to pay for it, or it was just out of stock. And that's mostly the case. It's just always out of stock. And when you see it come back, you just got to jump on it. So I went ahead and, like I said, same day I got the notification, within like 2 or 3 hours, bought this. It is the fragrance of the day today. So it's so good. It smells like similar to Billie Eilish one, the first one, the gold bust, but this has a fruit note in it, and it's just so good. So I wore this with a Lyra dupe from I was getting ready to say Xerjoff. That's not the dupe, that's the house. Okja. So this was the combo today, this and Okja's Lyra dupe. I think it's limoncello, something like that. And just smelling like all kinds of baked goods and cakes and just yumminess. This is so good. This was only like 35 bucks, and you see how big this is. Like, this is a huge perfume. You just can't beat it. Just get it. Don't even ask questions. Just get it. The fragrance that is on my wish list, I have a sample of it, and that is Harlem Nights by Chris Collins. If you guys are not following Chris Collins, you are missing out. He has just this amazing array of perfumes, and he recently spoke about the connection when he used to live in France between the Harlem Renaissance and France. There's just this rich tied in history between both regions, you know, France and the Harlem Renaissance. But this is, ooh, that got on my finger. Sexy, boozy, just yummy. It's a yummy gourmand fragrance. And these are the notes right here for it. This is such a, it doesn't smell like anything else that I've smelled, and that's what I like. Sometimes I get tired of like the same old repeats coming. He has fragrances that are really unique, they're distinctive, they're well blended. A lot of unisex fragrances. Stunning. Need this one next. Harlem Nights by Chris Collins. And the last question is the #1 fragrance for life. I just could not bring myself to pick one, so I'm going to show you the two. I know that's cheating. I said what I said. So for me, it is a tie between Vanilla 28 by Kayali and also Benevolence, and this is by, of course, the House of Sillage. So let me give you the reasons why it's a tie for me. I cannot live without either of these fragrances. These will always be repurchases in my book. House of Sillage. This was a fragrance. I've told this story before. For anybody new here, this is a story. I'll give you the Cliff Notes version. At the time I discovered this fragrance, I could not afford it. I had been laid off from a job, and I was making a whole lot less money than I was. Smelt this on somebody, asked the lady what it was. She told me. Just kept a mental check of it in my head, you know, checked for the price of it. You know, when she told me, it was almost fell off the couch. But like I said, just kept a mental note, you know, remembered the scent. Finally, got the job back I was laid off from. Things are flowing again. Got a couple of dollars rubbed together. So I was finally able to buy this fragrance. And I believe the first one that I got, I think I paid full price for it. The second time I got it, I got a second one for my mother-in-law, and I think I caught it on sale. So this is that fragrance. It was that wish list fragrance, that fragrance that was kind of put up here, and it's like, well, one day I'll be able to afford that fragrance. And yeah, so this will always be a repurchase, and it's just that fragrance I look at and I remember back when, and then it just shows me the hope and possibilities for things to come. I know that's hokey. It is what it is. And Vanilla 28, I mean, it's no surprise. This is just this beautiful brown sugar, yummy, edible vanilla. It's great by itself. It is the perfect blender. It is the perfect topper. It is the perfect layerer. I have been raving about Vanilla 28 since before it was like the it girl vanilla fragrance. I remember when people used to say, oh, it doesn't last long, da-da-da-da-da. Now this cannot be kept in stock. It is so popular. So I have been on the Kayali Vanilla 28 train since the beginning. I have multiple bottles of this. I will always have multiples. I will have big ones. I will have little ones. Whatever size it comes in, I'm going to have it. It's just absolutely perfect. This is that fragrance. If you want something, if you have a fragrance that you're like, dang, I wish this, it says vanilla in the notes, but I can't smell it. Add this. If you have something that's too spicy, add this. If you have something that's too masculine leaning, add this. If you have something that you just need to sweeten up a little bit, guess what you're going to add? This. Vanilla 28 just makes everything better. It just does. And look, we're matching. We're meant to be together. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. And feel free, if I did not tag you, go ahead and create a video. Please tag me so I can watch your content as well, because I'm enjoying seeing what everybody's talking about. And it also gives ideas of fragrances that maybe I want to check out. So I am tagging Fab Finds by Keitra, Her Edition TV, and Pam Jordan. So I will have their @s listed below. So I can't wait to see their content as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.